Look at that. Final last night. So, it's been, I don't know how long it's been actually, I will find out, but I think it's been at least 6 months. And yeah, had a busy day tomorrow. Waking up at 4:30 because we've got an Argos shift. And then we've got work on cars and then sort the car out to give it away. We're obviously selling it. So yeah, it's mad. It feels like it's gone fast. Obviously it's been quite slow, but I've not had one problem. Not one problem, not one person complaining. I don't think really anybody even noticed. Man, it's a bit chilly. I don't even know if the car even warm up. By the time we got to drive it. We're going to drive like 5 minutes away, read a book, go to bed, hopefully go to bed maybe about an hour or an hour and a half before normal. So, you really think I was going to finish off a last night like that? No way, Jose. I've been waiting for this day to come, to be honest. I'm going to treat myself and eat a burger, £15, although they did give me a discount because I had a good conversation, and they thrown some fries in with a home made barbecue sauce, which is nice. So yeah, the final night, man. Let's see how it tastes. Man, that's nice. When we count these calories, we'll call this a cheat day. So, man, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So, this beauty been my home for over 6 months. Cost me nothing. My insurance is about £50 a month. My tax is about £3. Managed to save over £5 which was spent on a fucking mentorship. Got paid today. £750 from this car. We're going to get another £750 next month. I'm getting paid by Argos, £1,500 tomorrow. And I think £480 or £510 from the cars. I've got some extra work to do tomorrow on the side. That'd be like an extra couple £100. Still got 5 watches to sell. We've still got my sniper and my couple of airsoft guns to sell. Hopefully get them sold. Ooh, that's got a bit of kick. And I think we can most probably at least get another 500 from Argos. Look at that. Man, I don't know what the heck that is even on top, but man. Question is, are they going to keep me on for the end of this month? If so, I think this month and a bit from last, I don't know, I can't remember how we do a pay system, but I think it potentially be another £1,000, hopefully. And then there's another month. We've got one more month. Probably is going to keep me on for 2 months, which will be the end of this month. If they decide to keep me on for another month, and the question is, do I tell them I'm going to be going and kind of blow the chance of them keeping me on? They may be like, oh wow, if you go in, if you want to do another month, go for it. Or I might tell them to do another month and they'll be like, oh wow, if you go in, then there's no point in you being here. If so, we ain't gonna have, that's a month less of money, although it is somewhat part-time, so I think that may be only like £500-600, which means we have a whole month to get dialed in even more. So it's like I was gonna just not tell them until the end. Well, not right at the end, I know that fucking tight, but I know how the companies work and you're only just a number. Most of them are not fair. So I thought I'd tell them like 2 weeks before I go, and then at least I'm gonna have full amount of money and they can't mess me around. I thought I'd let fate decide. Because we can actually have like an extra £500-600, or we can have an extra month of dialing in even more. So it's like a 50-50. Either way works a treat. So let's find out. Tongue feels burnt from a hot coffee I just. Like half an hour before we start. Is this off? think of that. Oh man, still feel pretty full, man. That was a terrible sleep. That's maybe one of the worst sleeps I've had, weirdly. Man, I can't be fucked to do like a 7-hour shift, whatever it is. See you later. Quite a lot.
So much more than afternoon shifts, but hey ho.
So, pardon me, man. Obviously, in taking a lot of caffeine. Time is 12:40. So, time we get to my sister's, John rode my car. It's about 1. So, we've been up from, what was it, half? We've been up from about 4:15 this morning. We're now at 1 o'clock. We've had little sleep. It'd be interesting to check my sleep actually. I put my sleep actually up on the screen now, see how much I slept last night. And yeah, let's get some fuel before I run out again. 3 miles left, and but yeah. Oh, it's the last day. Jeez. You've been for one. You've been for one. Ah, man. Emotional. Nah, I don't cry, so it's not too bad. Catch you in a bit. So, window regulator. New one, motors, all attached. Some you can pull motors off, but obviously with this Aston Martin one, with obviously Aston Martin ones, you just clamp the window glass there, clamp the glass there, that goes inside the door, which is, I'll just show you if it's not already on my video. That goes inside there. All that goes inside there, then you clamp it, turn everything, bite everything up, put the glass in, and door card on, and away you go. So that job should be done. So that's done. Hands are pretty chilly, man. And we're actually pretty, I'm pretty fucking hungry. So, Vanquish is next, which is that beautiful piece next door. Just setting the windows. Set the windows, you go up once, hold it. Go down once, hold it. And you repeat it 3 times. Want to hear it? Let's see what it sounds like. That's potentially got a rattly clamp or heat shield.
Good morning. This is the first night back on the sleeping bag. So this is where we originally started, if I wasn't mistaken, at my last place I lived. This started living on the floor on my back. Now we're back around, and we've got roughly about 52 days of living like this. So we've got 3 houses we'll be staying at. Each house will roughly be staying for a week, although our mum, she doesn't have the internet, so I'm unsure how I'm going to get around that part unless I go to hers later at night after I've done everything. But then that means I'm signing off at like 7 o'clock, so I'm not too sure unless that's when I do my editing. But obviously we won't be hitting the gym every day now, because if we was going to get a lift, which we potentially can, up to a co-work space, which is next to the theatres where my sisters work, then I can't make the gym in the morning unless I go to the gym at like 5, which isn't going to fucking work, because by the time everybody goes to sleep in the house will be about 11. So waking up at 5 and going to bed at 11 isn't going to just going to be a mess. Although
we bought a suitcase, brand new, £70 plus a lock and some little name tags. Sorting them all pretty much what's on my back. That's like camera equipment. We've got clothes. These are like some of my warmer clothes, my normal clothes. Washing that stuff, clean my box of stuff off, kickboxers, MMA stuff, and just trying to figure out what clothes are you actually keeping, what clothes to get rid of. The seats are back in the car, but we can't finish it off because we need a bigger torque stick, which we haven't got. So I'm gonna see if my sister's got a big screwdriver, which may work. And then a wash pump still doesn't work. There's no power going to the pump. I can't really get underneath it, so I'm unsure. It's kind of got me stuck a little bit. But the car's looking back to normal, nearly. And yeah, got a banging headache. and we got Argos delivery in a couple of hours time. And it fits literally dead on in the middle without it slipping. So with 2 hands, I should be able to tighten that up. I will tighten them up with a bigger bar, but that would be more than enough. Sweet. Man, I don't think I've ever sat, well actually I would have, wouldn't I, when I was sleeping in here. We originally first slept in here with the rear seats in place. I think it was like that or something? Mad. Shift's finished. We are now walking. It is raining. Obviously this is the only problem with the have is walking around in the rain. But at least we've mostly got rid of the car. We just need to wait for another £750 next month. And the car we fully paid into my bank. Man, I can't see for shit, so it's raining. And yeah, obviously there's gonna be a lot of change, but I can't see with this light shining in my eyes, man. Where are we? So, I'm gonna have to have it from the side of me before I end up walking into something. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of change now, with especially eating. I don't know how I'm gonna go about my eating, because we're in a different place once a week, so I might just take the opportunity and just use the kitchen and eat something different. And the gym workout's gonna be at a different time. But I like the idea of compounding and getting the best workout for like efficient, instead of trying to work like a certain muscle out every workout. So I think I'm gonna potentially got an idea to train 4 times a week and train full body. So like chest, back and arms one day, and then shoulders and legs another day. So that seems like a decent idea. I like efficiency, like maximum results, efficient. We have obviously been documenting somehow to a certain degree of 2,000 calories a day, which we've done well. Obviously the weight's dropped. I need to weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself for a couple of days. We have kind of gone off our eating plan because we haven't cooked, so we haven't had food for 3 days. So we've just been eating just random stuff. We ran 10k, which I've never ran. I think the furthest I've ever ran, I think maybe like 30-40 minutes on a treadmill, and that's literally, I've only ever done that once. I normally only run 10 minutes, don't enjoy running, although it's going to be something we're going to do more, because it was quite nice. Yeah, it wasn't actually too bad. So on screen now is obviously how far we ran, and then each kind of, well, here, as you can see. So, it is 7:30. We're gonna get up, we get a lift to co-work space. Ankle's still fucked. Taking out paracetamol and tablets. Hopefully that sorts that out. But yeah, sleeping with this neck brace as a pillow, game changer. This is a game changer as well. Although it goes down, it starts rubbing on the inner edge of your ears. But I think as soon as this wears away, because it's cheap, I'm gonna actually invest in a good one. And then we're going to change our magnesium, because we're currently using magnesium oxide, which apparently, well, found out body only absorbs 4%, so it's actually the worst magnesium to have. And the reason places sell it as supplements, because it's heavy and like dense in magnesium, so it looks like there's loads of magnesium in there, but that magnesium doesn't really do anything to the human body. So we've got a lift coming in 20 minutes. Let me get up. Oh man, sleep was brilliant, like good. Sleep bag's amazing. I'm actually wearing my thermal trousers, which I think made me, like my warmth of my body was just brilliant. Obviously no t-shirt, but it's brilliant, man. Like, that's the sleep I need to really aim to get every night. Yeah, 20 minutes. Push some push-ups up, get changed, have a drink, fly us south. Oh man. This time is ticking, man. Look how we are. It's the 11th, and we go on the 31st of March. Most things are sorted.
we haven't got an insurance, which we're looking at now. Go compare, so there's that. Tesco South, which is the same details, if I'm not mistaken, is actually dearer. We sign up to a Tesco Club card, which takes 2 to 3 minutes, completely free, you get 10%. So I'm gonna ring up Tesco Insurance, ask them to match it, and then see if I get my 10%. There's still things we need to buy, but we are getting there. And there's another thing I want to buy, which is about $999, which is a part of a course. I think 6 weeks of mentoring. Wow, it looks good. I trust the person who's doing it, to be fair. Where he's at is where I need to be. And the fastest way to get somewhere where you need to go to is find someone who's already there. Obviously it's going to be $1,000, but if I can kind of figure out how to cover that out, we just follow the plan, stay afloat, do everything we need to do, and then work out. I'm more than happy to gamble on myself anytime of the day. Not really much of a gambling on like slot machines or betting, but if there's anything somewhat my control, I'll gamble on me. So it's 12 o'clock, smash that. It's been in the fridge for a week, so hopefully it still tastes nice. We've had loads of caffeine, water. We've got till another 3 hours. So smash that, do some editing. Today's gone super, super quick. I feel like not much done, but we've got burgers from my sisters. We're now at the car, and yeah, hold on for a ride. No, £242, 23 poorer. But in fact, when you're thinking that you haven't got much money left, so I'd remember the price you could pay for a cup of coffee, which most people pay for daily, or at least one a week or something. There's a lot of places in the world where people don't even get that as like an hourly wage, what we pay for a cup of coffee, man. So life's nowhere near as bad. When people say in the UK, oh, like a terrible place for a party, it fucking is not. Man, UK is a brilliant place to live, and you get quite a lot of benefits, beats most places around the world. So when you're thinking you ain't got much money, remember that people are on far, far, far fucking less, living a far, far harder life. So appreciate things you got. And next time we spend £3 on a cup of coffee, just think people do a day's worth of work and still don't get that. But yeah, at least insurance is done. Another thing ticked off the list. Just need to find the receipts, just to make sure I've got receipts for everything I bought. It's covered 3K, so yeah, that's definitely a peace of mind. So yeah, another thing done. Some foods because we've got nowhere to really keep it, and obviously the fridge at the Coke space we won't have access to after this month. So I've now had to buy some mince from Lidl, not from Butchers, because I can't actually make it to the Butchers. My foot is killing, man. Literally 4 days so far. It's fucking knackering. And yeah, so we're changing a lot of things around. Got this little green thing. This is first taste. I've just put a load of things together. Unsure what it's going to be like. It's different. Nice. It's got plenty of magnesium in. So I'm trying to get more balanced, but more direct with protein. So we're going to have way more protein, more mince, more eggs, which will get our zinc, magnesium from, some more vitamin D because we're using pumpkin seeds as well as taking our vitamin D supplement, which, before I forget, as it's 12 o'clock now, body should only be able to really take in 4,000. We're going to be up in our 4,000, maybe like 5,000. Isn't too bad. If you go to like 10,000, they say it can be unsafe, but we're playing around and see what works. If you want to take it with food, don't take vitamins without no food, because your body ain't going to absorb it and you're just a waste really. So take it with something fatty. So not recorded for like a day or two. My foot's still fucked, still limping. It's raining again, which is not a bad thing, man. I was saying this to my sister, but when you hurt yourself and it lasts for ages, like when you hurt yourself and you're prepared by death, it's not from when it's lasting and it puts you out of action in certain areas. You kind of remember how important and how valuable it is when you're feeling on point and feeling good, man.
because I'm actually looking forward to going for a run. I've not been to the gym because it's too far to walk, so that's been annoying. But it gives me more, and like I cannot wait to go back to the gym, man. I can't wait not to be feeling like this. And it's again hard times, man. Hard times. You need to like welcome the hard times. The hard times are fucking important, man. All the times you feel like life's been unfair to you or it's been bad for you, man, it really hasn't. You change the mindset around, you know, actually, it's golden, man. It's these bad times which make us grow. It's the bad times which make us far better as a person. But yeah, we're going to Argos early today. We start at 1, single shift, double shift yesterday, and we've got a fucking morning shift at 6 tomorrow morning on Sunday. But yeah, we don't start till 1. I have got a live call with someone, which should be quite an interesting call, at 12, starts at 12, but obviously there's no, and it finishes at 1. And there's no signal, we don't have Wi-Fi on Argos. So I've decided that I'm going to leave early, I'm going to go and get a coffee, sit down, from about 11:45 all the way to around about 5 to 1, and then go from there. Got my £4.20 coffee, which is quite fucking bizarre and expensive. We've got another 10 minutes. I can't get Wi-Fi or internet in there, although you shouldn't use Wi-Fi without a VPN, and we can get 4G out here. So I've been just sitting out here for the next 15 minutes. And then start the hustle. But yeah, what was it like 20p of ingredients, £4 profit. That's mad. £4.20 for this shit. And he bought it because I thought I was going to sit inside. But yeah, I've got to go and check lists and log on to the Google Meet. An interesting one. Got a new bed for a week. That sofa. We have been sleeping on the floor, which has been lovely, to be fair. Obviously used to sleeping on the floor in the car. Before I jumped in the car, sleeping on the floor with my shared, where I was living before, shared apartment. I do need to check a pizza, actually, for my nephew, just before it goes too bloody black. Yes. Pizza. That's where I burnt my hand. See how it's done? Not too bad. I used to be a massive pizza lover. Not anymore. I've actually gone off them just because there's so much fucking, how do I turn it? So many calories. We don't really get much. It's all bread, isn't it? Like, I'm more of a filling person where like I enjoy the fillings on top. You have a pizza, man. Most of it's bread. You don't really get. I personally don't think you get what you pay for.
So first night on the sofa. Good sleep. Sleeping bag works well in here. Pretty comfortable. Although I'm supposed to wake up at 7 and think it's still like 1:47, 46. But I need to adjust that a bit more down to 7 o'clock. I like getting up after I feel like my body's had a good sleep. So, but we're going to work on that. We definitely will work on that because it's like we're pretty much leaving an extra hour on the table when we don't really need to. So I'm going to make a cup of tea. Going to sit outside in the light. It's not very sunny, but it needs to be a bit of light. Just get it so the eyeballs can get some light, the body can get some light. Do 100 push-ups, and then start the day. So, plan. Today's plan. I haven't really got one. Obviously, hustling for one. Ideally, we would go to co-working space. We can't get up there. Plus, if we did get up there, we couldn't get back down. All the hustling. Maybe go shopping halfway through our double shift. Then we just, I might make 2 birds with 1 stone. But black tea actually isn't that bad, nor black coffee. Once you start drinking them, you soon get used to it. And it's just a sort of less shit in your drink, really. Especially if you have like 5-6 cups of tea or something.
It's quite a lot of milk. I'm trying to lean down, so I don't really need the milk at the moment. Oat milk's nice, but too nice. It makes you want to have more.